I was actually talking with somebody, and we have Pine Richland against Riverside. And there's strike three. This is the top of the first, and I don't think there's any score. Didn't miss much. Let me update the scoreboard here. Riverside is the home team, so they'll be batting here in a minute. I had to get a fan for my one camera behind home plate. It was overheating, so hopefully it'll be okay now. I have a fan pointing on it. I considered bringing a fan for me, but I didn't. The sun's actually really warm. Alright, so let me look for Riverside. M7 is our sponsor for the scoreboard. And there we go. So actually, Pine Richland's the home team. I think I confused that. So let me see if I can figure out who is. So we have number 32, and that is Kenzie Fryer. She is going to be pitching here. Okay, and here we go. So this will be the bottom of the first inning. She has that split grip. You can see her hands are separated. You see more slappers do that, and then the reason why is supposedly it helps with controlling the barrel. And that camera's still freezing. And she'll be safe at first. She on first? Yeah, she's on first. But yeah, that split grip, you see more and more slappers doing that. My daughter's never done that. It's very odd to see. The camera, I put a fan on it. I think it was overheating. Hopefully that fan will cool it off a little bit. There's a foul ball. Trying to see this number on his batter for sorry, this is Pine Ridge and not Laurel. I can't see who it is. That's a hit. That's going to fall in front of the left fielder, and it gets past her. And she's going to go 3. So Pine Richland takes the lead, 1-0. There's a pickoff attempt, and it gets past the third baseman, and that'll score another run. It's a foul ball. I need to adjust the volume here, I think. Oh, I don't even have it on. There we go. I have a mic behind home plate that kind of gives us the sounds of the game, but it doesn't work if it's not on. It's a foul ball. That's a shot. That's going to be out of play. That would have been a home run if it was fair. It's nothing but a loud foul. It's another hard hit. That one's going to get down the line, but it's going to be foul. And that camera behind home plate is still hesitating. It's not as bad as it was. And we're past the hottest part of the day. Well, I guess we're still getting past it, but we should be all right the rest of the way, I would think. Another one. There's some spectators down there that are in a danger zone. That's another one. That one's going to be fair. she'll stay with a single. She's crushing that ball. But you know what, though? You gotta wait. Wait for that ball. You have to learn to adjust to the pitches. You know, if you're pulling, make your adjustments so you're driving up the middle. When you play at the next level, if you don't make your adjustments, they're going to get you out. No doubt about it. So you got what? Is it 2-1? 1-1? I'm assuming that's out of play. It's out of my camera angle anyway. Did we run out of balls? It's funny with these games, when you get to the end of the day, it seems like everyone's just dragging. The good news is, at least for me, I don't have any work tomorrow. That makes anybody happy. There's a pop-up. And that is going to be caught by second base. That was high. Looks like the camera's not pausing as much, so that fan must have helped it a little bit. Missed outside, stolen base attempt, and she'll be safe. There's another fly ball. And that is a nice catch by Short. It's a nice play. I'm not sure why the outfielder didn't call her off. But that was a nice play. That's one thing too with playing varsity in the fall. These girls have been playing together for the first time for their career. That gets through the infield, and I know my camera hesitated, but there is a runner on first and third on the corners. I think it was the shortstop or third that made a nice play to to keep that in the infield to stop the run from scoring. But like I said, that camera, it's not pausing as much, but it paused at the wrong time there. Nice work back there by the catcher. Runner on first advances to second, so we have second and third with 2 outs. Pine Richland is up 2-0. That is hit to third, and I believe they made the out. Again, sorry for the pause, but we'll be right back after a short break. So the NFL Survivor Pool, NFL starts this week on Thursday, but you can enter this pool. The deadline is on Sunday's 1 o'clock kickoff time. But it's $10 per entry, up to 5 entries per email. And it's a 60-40 split. And the money that I raise will be donated to the Bagaki family. So if you want to enter, just go to survivor.bcsoftballnetwork.com and you can register there. So this is, I'm going to say this name wrong. Saren Hoover. I can say that last name. The first name I am not familiar with. I'm going to go with Saren. There's a swing and a miss there. And his pitcher's Keely Kalinowski. I believe she's a sophomore. Just moved to Pine Richland this year. Nice block by the catcher, but that is ball 4. That's a base runner for Riverside. Oh, she stays at first. Nice play by the catcher. Batting for Riverside is number 39, Addison Drake. I think that's who it is anyway. Yeah, it's 39. Shows a bunt. It's definitely high. She pulled a back bat. Fly ball. Missed high. Ball 4. So that is runners on first and second. Nobody out. Trying to catch her number. That's a fly ball, and then it's foul. The left fielder was under it. She just kind of hesitated. I think she was worried about the fence. Let's see. I still can't figure out this girl's number. That gets past the catcher, so you're going to have second and third here with nobody out. This is Ava Cummings. 0-1. That was close. Must have been inside. There's a strike. Right at the knees. Maybe a little lower. Missed outside. He called that a strike? No, he didn't. Wow. I think he missed that one. So I think this is number 17. This is who I was talking to her dad in the top of the first. Addie Burry. Played against each other up in Brady's Run Co-Ed League for years. My body aches just thinking about swinging a bat right now. See, this pitcher, she throws everything is high and outside. Make your adjustment here. She reached for that one. And they're going to get her. Oh, no, it's everybody's safe. I thought they had her at third, but the third was that short, dropped it. It's kind of a tough throw there. I'm just glad the camera didn't freeze. We were able to see that. How about that? So now with bases are loaded. So Richland is in a spot right now. This is swing and a miss. Check their swing. One-man crew, you can't protest it. Time is called. Looks like they put a courtesy runner on first for the catcher. So foul ball. Yeah, that's where she's been off. That line outside. And all that is really is your release point. Ball 4. That'll score a run. So I have 2-1. Swing and a miss. Batter helped her there. That's one thing I do not know much about is pitching. I can at least lie my way through with the other things, but pitching can't. There's a swing and a miss. That was a nice pitch. And this umpire seems to like him outside. There's a strike. Pickoff attempt. Got her. I don't know if my camera's glitchy. All right, so after 1, it's a 2-1 game. We'll be back with the second. All right, so we have this newsletter. So the first one's going out tonight. If you would like to receive them, you have to go to newsletter.bcsoftballnetwork.com and sign up your email, and then I'll email it to everybody. It's once a month, and it's everything about softball in Beaver County. So we'll go as, it'll be 6U through Varsity, and whatever topics of softball we need to talk about, we will. And it'll Like I said, it's a monthly release, and just a way to reach out to people that's not on social media. There's a hard hit to third, and she makes the play first. Nice play. Yes, I do most of my communicating through Facebook, and I know there's not a lot of people on Facebook, so this newsletter is a way to reach out to those who are not on social media. There's a bunt attempt, strike one. There's a fly ball and caught by center fielder. I think that was Danny Rosenberger, if I am right. I think it is who it is. And we're at the top of the order for Pond Richland. Called strike, bunt attempt. Missed high on that one. 1-1's the count. Two and one. Still showing bunt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a bond. It's going to be foul off the umpire. She's running to first before she makes contact. That's why a lot of coaches pitch outside on slappers all the time, because there's a nice contact that's going to fall. Gets past the left fielder, but she stays at first. Why didn't she go two? Never be happy with one base, especially when you're fast. Always look for that next base. They're putting a courtesy runner in. I don't know if maybe she's nursing an injury, maybe. So, swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. 2 strikes on the batter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
feel like my leg is on fire. There's 2 outs too. Sun's hot. There's a ball back to the pitcher, and she makes the play at first, and that'll end the inning. So after 2, Pine Richland's up 2-1. I'll be right back. Small ball podcast season is coming up. I have 14 girls that I'm going to interview this year. I'm going to be busy. But our first episode is me behind the scenes and how I set everything up here. So should be interesting. Maybe not so much the people who were watching this just for softball, but there is a lot of people interested in how I do this, and this is probably more of a national podcast because there's a lot of leagues around that are hoping to do something like this. So I'm looking forward to releasing that and just see how much attention it gets. There's a called strike. This is number 3, Danny Rosenberger, I believe. She's also a slapper. And she's a natural lefty. I believe she is. They are the easiest ones to teach how to slap. There's a hit up the middle, short, knocks it down. And of course my camera's frozen. But they do not get her, so she will be safe. This camera's working, I swear it is. Seems like every time there's a hit though, it freezes. It's my luck. Showing bunt, and she's gonna... Ooh, I thought for sure she'd run. Read those pitches. It's a called strike. Time is called. Let's see who's batting here. Where's she at? Is she talking to the coach? I didn't see where she went. Here she comes. It's a pick-off attempt. And of course, it's froze. She got back safe.
Hi, way to be there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a hit. And that is foul. I hit the telephone pole out here. It's a nice shot. This is number 15.
Two balls, two strikes.
Emma Stockman. The monstrous foul ball. So on. That's going to be foul 2. Another foul. See, this is where, as a hitter, you have to learn to let the ball travel. I'm sure you have heard many people say that, but
Two balls, two strikes.
if you're pulling everything down the line foul, you're just on too soon. You gotta let it travel. A lot of times when you pull a lot too, you're throwing your shoulder,
Three balls, two
rolling
strikes.
your wrist. There's a lot of different things that you might be doing mechanically that's causing you to pull so much. Stay behind the ball.
Good battle.
It's a long at bat. Missed inside. That's ball 4. So we got runners on first and second. Look at that. Camera didn't pause at all there. Only winners hits. I think this is 0-0. This is Josie Cummings.
Hustle, Ash.
Called strike. He likes that outside river.
Two balls, one strike.
There's a pop-up. That's going to be out of play. Trying so desperately
Two strikes.
to keep this glare off of the screen. I'm not winning this battle at all. There's a foul ball. I'm slow. She's not missing by much. Doesn't take much to miss
Three balls,
this though.
Right here, 1-6. Right here.
So that's ball 4, and I think bases are loaded. And there's I don't know if there's any outs or not. I don't think there are. Yeah, there's no outs. Bases loaded, no outs. Time is called. Catcher wants to talk to his pitcher for a minute. This is Saren Hoover. And I know I said her name wrong. All right. Let's see her battle out of this one. Yeah, a lot of outside high. And probably a good pitching coach can make her adjustment right away. The problem is not a lot of teams have a pitching coach on staff or anyone who knows a lot about it to help her make those adjustments mid-game. I know I couldn't if I was coaching. I don't know much about pitching and the mechanics of it. And that was a wild throw there. And that's going to score 2. It's the dangers of trying to pick somebody off. And that'll give Riverside the lead. He's got 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter here. Here's a hit. And that's going to be caught by the left fielder. And she got it in pretty quick. So there's runners on second base. There's a ball in play there. Oh, she's going to be safe. I think that got... Did they get her at first? I think they did get her out at first. Good hustle there to get to third base on that. So now there's 2 outs, I believe. Runner on third. I'm sure they'd like to get that run scored here. Slow. Short backstop. Hard to score on a pass ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Missed outside. It's a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
ball. This inning has been going on forever. Is it? It's third, I bet. I didn't update the scoreboard. Yeah, I didn't. It's third, not second. Ball four. So we have runners on first and third, I believe. Batting for Riverside is Addie Burry, freshman. There's a strike. Miss Lowe, runner on first, is going to go to second. So they have second and third now. 2 outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's the ball in play. Get the out at first, and that'll end the inning. Yeah, camera was glitchy there, but routine play. All right, so we'll be back with the bottom half of the second. Or I'm sorry, the third. Be right back. All right, these 2 girls here, they are exchange students who played with Valley Rage. I'm trying to adjust my umbrella here. But they played with Valley Rage for the summer, a couple weeks in the summer. And one's from Croatia and the other's from Israel. And I interviewed them after one of their games. So it's pretty cool to interview them on site like that. I never had an interview like this before, so the audio isn't the best, but should be a good podcast there. That's going to be released probably the second weekend in November. It's a nice pitch. trying so desperately to get these.
Two balls, one strike.
Time is called.
Three balls, one strike.
3 balls and 1 strike. This is that girl with that split grip. Ball 4. It's funny, for years we were always told not to do that. And someone thought it was a good idea. And I know who first started doing that. It was, what's her name? She made slapping famous. Kretschmar. I think that's her name. There's a hit in left center. Gets past the outfielders. It's going to score one. So that'll be a RBI double. And that ties the game, I believe. As long as my score's right. Kretschman is her name. Kelly Kretschman. There's a hit. Center catches it and throws it in quick. I didn't switch it around quick enough, but she made the play, got it in quick, and the girl on second had no choice but to stay put. So yeah, Kelly Kretschman, she was the first one who I saw that started to do that split grip. And you see more and more players doing it. I don't see a benefit, but what do I know? I'm losing the battle with my umbrella. It's just in a bad angle. There's a ball hit to second. She gets the out at first. And the runner stays at third. This is a tie game. It's kind of slow moving a little bit, but it's actually a competitive game. So we have time. Are they changing pitchers? I'm not sure what's going on. They are changing pitchers. All right, so let's take a minute to. These are the girls I'm going to do a interview with over the winter. These are all rising seniors, so if you're a senior not on this list and would like to get interviewed, reach out to me and I will be happy to add you. The interviews are going to be different scripts. They're going to be more fun questions. And before it would just kind of be us talking, and I would go in and edit it, and it would take me a bit to do. Hopefully this new format will be a little bit easier for me and not have to edit as much. That gets away from the catcher and it's going to score another run. Got to get on those knees. I'm just excited that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Slow.
Three balls, no strike.
3-0. Ball 4. So we got a runner on first base. I don't think runner on first. Missed high. Pick off attempt. And she'll be safe. There's a pop-up. There's a hard hit. Gets through the infield and gets stuck in between the outfielders, and everyone's going to be safe. So it'll be second and third. So there's 2 outs, runners on second and third. Foul ball. Called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three. That'll end the inning. Pine Richland does take the lead, 4-3. Looks like we have about 10 minutes left, so this will be the last inning here. This will be the top of the fourth. So we'll be right back after a short break. Looks like they called the game, so that'll be it. They only got 3 innings in this one. This is kind of a very slow-moving game. I think a lot of walks kind of killed the tempo of it. All right, so we have one more game. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.